A small, twin-engine plane used for skydiving crashed in the Hawaiian island of Oahu on Friday, killing all 11 people aboard. Authorities said the Federal Aviation Administration initially believed there were 9 people on board but have since revised that number. Names and ages of the victims weren't immediately released. The King airplane burst into flames upon hitting the ground near the Dillingham airfield around 6:30 p.m. local time. The airfield will remain closed until further notice, officials said. All 9 passengers were pronounced dead at the scene. Officials said there were 6 employees and 3 customers on the flight, said Tim Sakahara of Hawaii's Department of Transportation, citing preliminary information. The FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board are investigating. Honolulu Fire Chief Manuel Neves said family members of those on board were nearby and likely witnessed the plane go down.
It promised to be a spectacular sunset flight. 11 people about to soar high over Hawaii. But the twin-engine plane crashed, killing everyone on board. It is the deadliest civilian plane crash in the last 4 years. The plane had just taken off near Oahu's North Shore when it fell out of the sky. Carter Evans reports.
Oh my God.
Moments after the crash, cell phone video shows wreckage of the twin-engine Beechcraft engulfed in flame.
Oh God, that's on plane.
It was taking off. Shortly after is when it went down, and it still came down within the Dillingham airfield perimeter on the airport property.
All 11 people aboard were killed.
It is very difficult. In my 40 years as a firefighter here in Hawaii, this is the most tragic aircraft incident that we had.
The plane was operated by the Oahu Parachute Center, a skydiving operation on the island's North Shore. It was just before 6:30 Friday evening, and they were taking off for a sunset jump, with at least 3 customers aboard for tandem skydives. Some of the other victims were employees, including Larry LeMaster, a skydive instructor. The mother of his son says LeMaster was one of the victims. "My son has lost his father," she said. "I have lost something I could not put into words. He was doing what he loved." It's unclear what caused the accident. The National Transportation Safety Board is sending a team to investigate and interview witnesses.
Talked to a couple on my way from the other side. They said they saw the plane. It looks like it was taking off and it looked a little wobbly, and that's the last they could see of it.
The customers on the plane have not been identified, but authorities say some of their relatives on the ground witnessed the crash. Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
It is very difficult. In my 40 years as a firefighter here in Hawaii, this is the most tragic aircraft incident we've had, Neves said in a news conference. Witnesses said the plane appeared to have problems during takeoff, noticing that it was unsteady on the runway. "We saw big smoke. We saw a big fire and firemen trying to put it out." Crazy, witness Justin Keepa told CBS affiliate KGMB. Honolulu Mayor Kirk Caldwell said he was closely monitoring developments of the crash. "At this time our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of the victims," Caldwell tweeted. The crash on Friday is considered one of the deadliest in Hawaii's modern history. In 1981, 11 people were killed when a twin-engine plane crashed into Pearl Harbor. And in 1992, 9 people died when a tour aircraft crashed into a mountainous area at Haleakala, KGMB reported, citing FAA records.